Morning. I want to talk today on the legacy of slavery and how it still affects the African diaspora today. Now, slavery was a traumatic event. Undoubtedly, it was one of the most tragic events in human history, and that is the transatlantic slave trade, all right, where African people were kidnapped, dehumanized, and enslaved for hundreds of years, right? Centuries, 300 years, or 400 years, right? Now, we're not under that quote unquote bondage situation anymore, right? But the generation that we have now, right, still, in my strong belief, was is affected by this traumatic past. Now, some people would say we need to get over it, stop talking about it, slavery, right? Move on. That's in the past. The past is the past. Now, now to a degree, I understand this view, right? But because of its dramatic nature, right, and a lot of unresolved issues with regards to it, it necessitates acknowledgement, it necessitates discussion, dispassionate discourse, right? One cannot ignore the past as it being insignificant, right? Now, mind you, I'm not saying a descendant, African descendant, um, should be a victim, like should live in victimhood. I'm not saying so. I'm not saying you should be saying, well, blame the white man for everything. No, you know. Although it was a crime committed against his foreparents, right? He shouldn't he should acknowledge it as a crime, but in terms of his how I should say, but his effect, his adverse effect from it, he should just take responsibility to heal himself and his so quote unquote people. Take responsibility to heal yourself, right? Not deny that there's anything wrong with you, and pretend like everything is fine and okay, because if you look at the African diaspora in many countries, you notice that everything is not okay, right? With regards to the how we treat each other, our disunity, our incarceration rates, our drug abuse rates, for example, right? You realize something is not 100% with the African diaspora. So it is, our past must be acknowledged. Our traumas must be resolved. Our mind must be restituted, restored, from away from this colonial mindset, away from a enslaved mentality, for a better want of a term. We must seek to undo the reproductions of this colonial or enslaved mindset that was passed, that was imposed on us from the unwanted imperialism of the Europeans or the white man, whatever you want to call it, right? So, by my take, there's a lot more we could discuss on it, right? But yeah, so people who saying we must forget about it, slavery done, we must move on and think no. There are a lot of things we need to work out, we need to address in order to truly move forward for humanity, not only African demographic, but for the whole benefit of humanity. Certain things must be resolved, right? So that's my take. This is me, Simba, signing off.